And welcome in, opening action, MCW, Michael St. John, along with my broadcast partner, Al Getz. And welcome in, Al. I know, first of all, before we get started, the largest crowd of MCW ever in Nashville, Tennessee last Saturday night. And what a fight it was. That match between Al Snow and the Colorado Kid, absolutely unbelievable.
37 plus minutes of nonstop action as the Colorado Kid retained the NWA North American title, defeating Al Snow, who was there along with his mascot, Head.
Well, also, we'll get into more of that action, but we want to tell you right now the action you're seeing on your screen, the Atomic Dog in the ring with Todd Morton. This is a tag team battle as Morton teaming with Style and Shane Eaton against the Atomic Dog and Kevin Jones. And they start out just a very solid match here on MCW.
I'm looking forward to this this new team of Todd Morton and Style and Shane Eaton. Style and Shane, a former one half of MCW North American Tag Team Champions. Todd Morton has also held several tag team titles throughout the country, and I think this is going to be a very successful team here in MCW.
I've had the opportunity to watch Todd Morton in action since he was a rookie in this business, and he has really come around in the world of professional wrestling and has traveled quite extensively throughout Asia and throughout the Caribbean, and I think it has done him well. This young man just continues to improve week after week in Style and Shane Eaton, and right now taking the measure of the Atomic Dog with that arm twist and arm bar right now. And Style and Shane, if there's anything I can say about Style and Shane of any negative, is the fact that perhaps he tries too hard as he gets in the ring and gives it his all no matter who he's taking on.
There's nothing wrong with trying too hard. Of course, we'd be remiss to mention that Shane Eaton was the 1997 MCW Rookie of the Year. We'd also be fined if we didn't mention that during his match. But now, quick tag team work by the team of Silent Shane and Todd Morton, and Todd back in the ring with control over the Atomic Dog.
This should make for a formidable team, both very young, their stature about built the same way. And you have one wrestler that has a few more years on the other, but the fact of the matter is a lot of energy and a lot of professional stamina in the ring. And right there, Todd Morton going right after the big guy, Kevin Jones, taking him right to the mat.
Well, Kevin Jones looks to be about twice Todd Morton's size, and as soon as Kevin came in, Todd took him down. Great wrestling, and now I don't think they made a tag there, Michael.
Well, I heard it. I quite frankly didn't see it. My mind, ever since last Saturday at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena, I could not believe what I saw. That six-man elimination tag match was it was bedlam. That's the only way you can describe it. It was pure bedlam.
That's right, it was, and it was a wild scene because at the end of the match, Mr. Bill Behrens was taken out of the fairgrounds in handcuffs, and he was arrested by the police. It's going to be interesting to see what he has to say this week.
I understand he made some good friends while he was incarcerated.
I don't know about that, and I'm not going to ask
a list of people to say hello to.
And they all have only one name, right?
Yeah, right. I wonder who Big Bertha is. I always thought it was a golf club. Tag made. Here comes Shane Eaton. And Todd Morton stays around to give a little damage to Kevin Jones into the ropes. Look at that double team, and a good maneuver that time by both Todd Morton. And now Shane Eaton goes for the cover quickly, but only got a 2 count. Goes right after Kevin Jones. I'll tell you, this Kevin Jones can be a wrestler. He needs a little work, but this young man can be a wrestler.
He could be a wrestler, that's true. And right now he's calling for a way of calling a timeout in the ring. Timeouts, of course, are illegal in pro wrestling, but by sticking his head through the ropes, Shane Eaton has no choice but to back off, and Kevin's able to regain his composure.
The one thing about Kevin Jones, he's definitely training very hard. You can tell that by his actions in the ring. But at times he has, as we used to call in baseball, rabbit ears. He listens to the crowd just a little bit too much.
Well, I don't know what kind of ears he has, but he's got some long arms, and he uses them to throw off Shane Eaton.
Oh, look at that. The great neutralizer, a thumb to the eye. And Kevin Jones now pouring the fist to the head of Shane Eaton, and Eaton is rocked into the ropes.
Well, you know, we're talking about the height difference. Kevin Jones, the tallest man in the ring, and one of the tallest men in MCW. So when we're talking about size discrepancies, we have to mention that this Saturday, tonight, in Gallatin, superstar Bill Dundee will be in action.
Boy, I'll tell you, size makes no matter when the superstars are around. The battling Aussie. And right now, Jones and the Atomic Dog double teaming young Shane Eaton in the corner. Shane whipped to the ropes. Here's Jones, and oh, did he ever clothesline him. He slaps Todd Morton with one in the corner. That'll only make Todd mad, and there you can see him. Look how red in the face he gets. Boy, Todd Morton has got a temper, as the whole Morton family has been known to have.
Oh, this is very true. Atomic Dog with a leg drop on Shane. Speaking of Bill Dundee, I understand he just signed a major endorsement deal with one of the largest carnival operators in the United States. You know those signs that say you must be this tall to enter this ride? He's going to be the poster boy for him.
Yeah, come on, Al. You cannot say anything in the book that can. Bill Dundee is a legend. His nickname matches his action. He is absolutely the superstar, and I'm looking forward to seeing the superstar Bill Dundee over at Thompson Park tonight in Gallatin, Tennessee. Of course, I'm looking forward to being in Gallatin. Look at this! Atomic Dog going in face first into the turnbuckle, covered by Eaton, counted 2, and the dog escapes.
I don't know. I think Shane should have gone for a tag on that part instead of going for the cover, because he's taking a lot of punishment, and I think he needs to make the tag to Todd Morton.
You know, we're talking about action tonight in Gallatin, Tennessee at Thompson Park. Some of the finest wrestling fans in the world are right there in Sumner County. And I've been to many a match there, lived there for quite a long time, and some fine wrestling fans. And let me tell you, they'll get into the action. They will cheer and let folks know the way they stand. And look at Todd Morton, a tornado in the ring. Maybe we should call him Tornado Todd as he goes to work on both men. Now Shane Eaton in to equal things out. They're going to double team Kevin Jones. Kevin sent to the ropes. Double elbow, and down he goes.
And now Todd Morton looks like he's getting ready to go up to the top rope. Let's see what he comes off with.
Whoa!
Frog splash. He's got him.
Todd Morton has him. Let's see if we can get the cover. Shane Eaton's going to take the cover. 1, 2, 3. Victorious. Todd Morton and Shane Eaton. A fantastic show of tag team wrestling in our opening match here on MCW as Shane and Todd get the victory over Kevin Jones and the Atomic Dog. That's quite a tag team in that ring.
Todd Morton with that very impressive frog splash came off the top onto Kevin Jones, and I think they're congratulating each other here.
That's a little tape review there, back, discussing how the end of the match. Well, Todd Morton and Shane Eaton, that should be one fine tag team, and I know the fans really enjoyed what they saw in this match. Wait,
hey!
What is this? Todd Morton! What is this?
Todd Morton just attacked Styling Shane, gave him a brain buster, and now he's picking him up, throwing him into the corner.
What is Todd Morton? I've known Todd Morton for years. What in the daylights has gotten into this guy?
I think what happened, Todd Morton was the one who defeated Kevin Jones with that frog splash, and as he was celebrating, Styling Shane was the one who made the cover. I think Todd thinks maybe he should have been the one to make the cover.
Well, right now, Todd Morton has absolutely lost it, and he is taking out his transgressions on Styling Shane. There's a snap, belly to belly, and Todd Morton is just pounding Shane Eaton. What in the daylights has gotten into him? They just had one of the finest victories in tag team action in the history of MCW on TV, and now Todd Morton has attacked viciously Styling Shane Eaton.
Well, this isn't the first time this has happened. I remember several weeks ago, Chris Michaels and Styling Shane Eaton were tag team partners. Styling Shane, Chris Michaels thought he was a glory hound when he went for the cover, so maybe the same thing's happening here. It seems anyone that teams with Styling Shane ends up beating that tar out of him by the time the match is over.
I can't believe what has happened.
And what's he doing?
He's going after the referee. He's going after his belt. He's trying to get the belt off the referee.
Yikes. He's turning the ref around in circles. He's got the belt. He's got referee Eric Hicks's belt. He's wrapping it around the throat of Styling Shane.
What is it? Todd Morton has got the belt around. Oh, my God, he's going to hang him. Oh, my God, he's got him hanging off the ropes. Todd Morton has got the belt around the neck of Styling Shane Eaton. And Shane Eaton is in a world of trouble. We got to get some help out here. Todd Morton has lost his mind.
Styling Shane's tongue is hanging out of his mouth in an awkward position.
He's turning blue, Al.
Todd Morton not letting up one bit.
Finally, here comes the Colorado Kid. Just as Shane Eaton goes down, Todd Morton takes a hasty escape, and Styling Shane Eaton is in a world of trouble at ringside. He was turning blue as he was hung by the referee's belt at ringside. Colorado Kid, thank goodness, just in the nick of time, may have saved Styling Shane's life. I want to see if I can get Todd Morton. Todd, I've known
microphone. First of all, Michael St. John, you let somebody with some sense talk around here. You couldn't say crap if you had a mouthful of it, brother. I am so sick and tired of hearing all this stuff about, first you people, shut up. That's all I ever hear. Shane eating this, Shane eating that. like he's God's gift to this green earth. Well, he's not. I'm God's gift to this green earth. That's right, I am. I am the hottest wrestling commodity under 6 foot tall in the world, bar none. And Shane Eden, you're gonna find out why I am the hottest wrestling commodity in the world. I am, without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest little man in the sport today. And if you don't think so, well, I'm not too damn hard to find, so you bring it on.
Todd Morton has absolutely lost it. Let's take a break. We'll be back.